Hello and welcome to Tech Feedback. I'm Annie.
And I'm Scott.
And right off the top, we received some more dares from you guys ever since our marshmallow situation, Chubby Bunny situation from last week. And we've got a new one from JLB591 who says, dare. Eat an entire onion covered with sour cream. And Scott's going to take this one.
I'm going to take this one.
We're just going to continue with the episode.
And also, I'm going to say right off the top here, this is probably going to be the last food challenge for me for a while. I need to take a break from these because I've been doing them a lot. Oh, this onion.
It smells really
like an
interesting in here.
It smells like an onion, so I got to eat it like an apple.
Yeah, I can't do this because I'm allergic to dairy.
Yep.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And let's go actually into Scott. This was your episode, your Rancho Obi-Wan tour. Very interesting episode. You got to see the biggest Star Wars collection ever. And Car Crazy wants to know. Car Crazy 2622 that is wants to know, what's your favorite thing from the entire collection? What was it?
You know, I think my favorite thing from the entire collection. I'm a big pinball guy. I own 4 pinball machines now.
Wow.
And there was this super rare Empire Strikes Back pinball machine that was there. It was only available in Europe. That was one of my favorite things. That and all of the, we showed it in the episode, the weird, like, knockoff toys. He had so many more knockoff toys in that episode that we didn't show. Those were really cool. But it's just, that whole place is amazing. We were there for 2.5 hours and we didn't even see everything. So
you just scratched the surface there.
Yeah, I really want to go back. All right, well, the Saxman 112 sent us a video response. Let's take a look at that.
What kind of jobs would you guys have had you not gotten this job with Revision 3 and started this Tech Feed show?
Okay, I'd probably still be working at Eddie Rickenbacker's.
Yeah, that's right. You worked at a really cool bar, really cool motorcycle bar.
Or gone to law school.
Yeah. I probably would still be working in the tech sector, behind the scenes. I left it because I really like entertainment. All right, so the next one is about the biofeedback in the future of gaming. And Doe-Eyed Becky, 1979, wrote in saying like she doesn't really understand if it's the same premise as the Kinect or the Wii system, using movement to control the games. It's not really. It's using sweat and your actual heartbeat, and those don't track your heartbeat or anything. Apparently, these controllers can sense like your facial expressions and stuff. So
your sweat is gonna smell awful later.
Well, take a hit for the Doe-Eyed Becky. This one's for you. Jacob Hansen also wrote in saying, all jokes aside, what about gamers with anxiety or depression issues? Yeah, it could really be bad. Like even if you have sweating issues that you can't control, like the games will get. If you're super calm and you just sweat normally, the games are just gonna be terrible to play. So I don't know if biofeedback's going to take off like Valve really wants it to, but interesting concept. Yeah.
Okay, next up, are Vine selfies a new art form? This is just kind of an update to Vine that is engendering a selfie epidemic on the site that wasn't possible before because you couldn't flip the camera around. Sam Peterson writes, what is the proper response if someone says, I need to Vine this? I don't know, but I've definitely said that before, and I hope I'm not annoying the crap out of everyone.
My proper response is, I need to get away from you, because you need to put that camera down, ma'am. All right, that's my response. Let's move on.
Fine,
all right,
fair enough.
JMC Tech Reviews wrote in saying, I wonder who decides all of the movie references on TFN. We do.
We do, yeah.
We do. Annie and I do. Annie and I write our episodes, and we put in our own movie references. We both have pretty deep knowledge of pop culture, the two of us.
And a love of Mean Girls.
Yeah, love Mean Girls. You want to handle this while I eat some more onion?
Yes, speaking of movies, how's that onion, by the way? Looks delicious. Next up, this was in regards to my interview with Dan Dobie, who created the documentary Please Subscribe. We did a little interview with him in a dog park in LA, talked to him about his process, and Xylence Edits writes, I don't know about you guys, but the dog stole the show. Indeed, the dog was quite entertaining to have around. Yeah. And also, as I mentioned in the original interview, this guy, Dan Dobie, also had the most awesome portrait of himself in his home. It was an oil painting of himself with his dog with a pair of Ray-Bans. It was the coolest. Anyway, let's move on to 3D printing humans. A lot of 3D printing stuff this week.
Yeah.
Smell that from here.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rodrigo, sorry for butchering your name, I have a mouthful of onion. You just imagine me printing a Debbie so I can finally be happy.
And someday you will be able to,
Someday I'll get you back. Debbie, I promise I won't kiss you with this onion breath. My fingers are crossed. Larissa Lee wrote in saying, imagine When we can print organs for all the people stuck on transplant list. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be awesome. When we can 3D print organs and even hands and yeah, we'll be living in the future.
There's so many awesome uses for it.
I'm really excited about
I hope it doesn't get banned. It won't.
Yeah.
But some people want to.
I know.
Short-sightedly. Okay, question about Google Hangout. We have one coming up, as we mentioned, on May 14th.
We sure do.
Paulo writes, hello, the show was awesome, but could you start to make the hangouts on the weekend? I missed them all because of school. Full disclosure, we're not here on the weekends, but we will definitely take that into account and make an effort to do it at least at a time when it would make sense for people who are students. So again, May 14th coming right up, and the hangout is at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So hopefully that we'll be able to accommodate some of you guys who are students right now because it's in the afternoon. So hope to see you there. Actually, much sooner than that.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's almost done. I'm really feeling it in my stomach right now. I'm really just not feeling good. But if you like what you saw, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. And we'll see you guys in a couple hours here on Tech Feed. I'm Scott.
Hi, Annie.
See you guys.
I have no urge to try a bite of that.
It hurts so bad right now. Because
it's like the acid, is it?
It's the acid. The thing is,
you should take like an elk seltzer or something.
I should, but the hot sauce challenge wasn't bad at all, only because I have hot sauce all the time. I'm still eating this, I don't know why.
Well, you have to finish the whole thing.
I know.
It's the dare.
I don't know.
You also have to eat the rest of that with a spoon.
If you can right off, ma'am. I'm not eating this with a spoon. That's your dare.
No, I told you I'm allergic to dairy.
It's a dare.
No, I'm sorry.
Dare to see what happens afterwards.
No.
I'm not finishing this. I give up. I got this close. I'm like every episode of Man vs. Food when Adam Richman has one bite and you're like, just eat it. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm done.